Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12. In the lecture of class 12, today I will teach the second order derivative. This concept is not new for all of you. You all know how to find first order derivative. Doing the derivative twice, that is known as second order derivative. Two times, if a function is given, you have to do the derivative twice. That is known as second order derivative. How we can represent it and how the notation is used, I will tell you before starting the exercise. First is dy upon dx is written as f dash x or f1 or f dash. These are the 3-4 notation which we will use to find the derivative first time. Okay, for the second time, second order derivative means derivative again of this function dy upon dx of same the derivative which we have find out earlier. When you write it as, it will written as d square y upon dx square. It means it is equals to f double dash x. It is also written as y2 and we can also written the second order derivative as y double dash. So these all are the representation, these all are the notation which we will use for the second order and first order derivative. So let's start with the exercise. I have written down this 9 questions. 7 question is not written here because the 7th question is exponential of 6x cos 3x. So that is same as this question. So why the same questions are repeated again and again. So I will do these questions of exercise 5.7 of NCERT. The first solution, I will take the solution one by one. First is x is y is equals to x square plus 3x plus 2. Do the derivative with respect to x, that is equals to 2x plus 3. If you do the derivative again, that is written as d square x dx, d square y upon dx square, that derivative is equals to 2, it will equals to 0. So this is the first solution. Now come to the second solution. Second solution is very simple, that is x raised to power 20. Do the derivative dy upon dx, that comes 20x raised to power 19. When you do the derivative second time, d square y dx square, it will equals to 19x raised to power 18. 1 is reduced from the powers, that is 360x raised to power 18. Now come to the question number 3rd. How you can find the question number 3rd? Very simple. Third is y is equals to x into cos x. The derivative is find out by using two functions, first and second. X as it is derivative of cos, that is minus sign, okay, plus cos as it is derivative of x is 1, that is equals to negative x sin x plus cos x. When you do the derivative second time, d square y dx square, it will equals to negative as a common factor. I will use again first function and second function. First as it is derivative of second is cos x plus sin x as it is, and derivative of x is 1. So no need to write 1, and the derivative of cos is minus sin x. So this will equals to minus x cos x minus sin x and minus sin x. That means 2 times of minus sin x, that is twice, that is equals to minus x cos x minus 2 sin x. If you want to take negative common, you can take and it will equals to this. Okay, now come to the question number 4. That is also very simple. I will do the question number 4th. That is very simple. You have to do the derivative 2 times. So how you can solve? Log x, that is log x. First is to do the derivative of question number 4, that using log x, y is equals to log x. What is the derivative of log x? That is 1 upon x. dy upon dx is equals to 1 upon x, and when you do the derivative dy square dx square, it will equals to x raised to power negative 1. That means negative 1 comes in front, no need to write 1. X raised to power minus 1 and minus 1, that means 1 upon x square. This is the solution, second derivative of log x. Now come to the question number 5th. 5th is y is equals to x cube log x. So how we can find it? By using u into v. I will use as a u into v dy upon dx. X cube as it is, derivative of this 1 upon x plus log x is as it is, derivative of this is 3x square. Now if anything will cancel, you can cancel that terms, or if anything will cancel, you can cancel, or if something is in addition, you can add like the like terms. Okay, so I will do the cancellation. This and this square will cancel, x square plus 3x square log x. I will do the derivative again, d square by dx square. How you can do the derivative? This is 2x, 3 as it is as a common factor, x square, this is first function, second function, log x is 1 upon x plus log x as it is, and the derivative of x square is 2x. This x and this x will cancel, d square by dx square. What is the value? That is 2x, this is 3x, 2x that will equals to 2x plus 3x, and 3 2s are 6x, 6x log x. I will take 5x plus 6x log x. Remain as it is, or if you want to take x common, you can take it as 5 plus 6 log x. So this is the way to find the fifth question. Now come to the sixth question. Sixth question is u into v. Y is equals to exponential of x sine 5x. How you can find by using u into v? Okay, dy upon dx, how you can find exponential as it is, derivative of this is cos 5x, and the further derivative of 5x is 5, plus sine 5x is as it is, and derivative of exponential of x is as it is. Now you can take exponential of x as a common factor, it will equals to cos 5x plus sine 5x. Now I will do the derivative again, d square by dx square. How you can solve? I will rub from this side for your convenience to complete this question. So I will rub from this side. Okay. Now come to the d square y upon dx square, exponential as it is. This is first function, this is second function. Derivative of this function, that is equals to 5 minus sine 5x, and further the derivative of 5 is 5. 5x is 5 plus cos 5x, and derivative of 5x is 5 plus this whole function remain as it is, 5 cos 5x plus sine 5x, and exponential of x derivative is exponential of x. Now I will simplify it, taking d square by dx square as a common factor, as d square by dx square, that will multiply with, I will multiply 5 5s are 25, 25 negative exponential of x, this exponential of x sine 5x. Okay, then 5 exponential of x, this 5 exponential of x cos 5x. Next, exponential 5 plus 5 exponential of x cos 5x, and the last one is exponential of x, that exponential of x sine 5x. So it will equals to, after subtracting these two, because these two are like terms, so it will equals to minus 24 exponential of sine 5x, and after adding these two, this will equals to 10 exponential of x cos 5x. So I will take common from these two terms, which term is common from these two terms? I will take 2 exponential of x as a common factor, this is 5 cos 5x minus this 12 sine 5x. So it is equals to this by taking the common factor. Now come to the question number 7, is same as this question, only written as exponential of 6x cos 3x. Now come to the question number 8. How you can find the question number 8? It is inverse trigonometric function. I have told to you all the formulas that is used in the previous exercise in the inverse function. So how to use? I will take it as y is equals to tan inverse x. When you do the derivative dy upon dx, that will equals to 1 upon 1 plus x square. That means it will equals to 1 plus x square raised to power minus 1. Right? When you do the derivative dy upon dx, it will equals to, it comes in front, 1 upon 1 plus x square raised to power 2 because it become minus 2, and the further derivative of inside the term, that is 2x. 1 is 0, it will equals to 2x. The term become 2x upon 1 plus x square whole square. So this is the way to do 8th question. The 9th question is y is equals to log x. So how to do the how to do this question? Do the derivative dy upon dx. You all know what is the derivative of log x, that is 1 upon x. So this full term is x, so 1 upon log x, and the further the derivative of log x is 1 upon x. This will equals to x log x. So we can written it as x log x raised to power minus 1. dy upon dx. When you find the second derivative, I will write it as d square y upon dx square. Negative 1 come forward, x log x raised to power minus 2, and when you do the derivative by u into v, it will equals to x into 1 upon x because u into v plus log x as it is, and the derivative of x is 1. This and this will cancel, it will equals to 1 plus log x with a negative sign divided by x log x whole square. So this is the way to do the first 10 question. 10 and 7th is for your practice. I left that 2 question. This is the one of the type of 5.7 exercise. Now the next type is 11th question, in which you have to prove this. Prove that this one, and the second question is you have to express the term in the y alone. So let's start with the question number 11. 11th question is solution 11, in which you have to show that d square y upon dx square plus y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. First of all, take the single derivative dy upon dx is equals to 5 minus sin x minus 3 cos x, right? Take the double derivative d square y dx square. Again when you take the derivative, it will equals to cos x, and it comes in minus sign, that become 3 sin x. Take negative common as a common factor, that is a 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, and you all know this is the value of y. So you can put the value of y here. Here is t square y dx square, that comes here and it becomes d square y dx square is equal plus y is equals to 0. So we have proved this one. Now come to the second, in which you have to express it in the form of y alone. So how you can convert it into the form of y? Very simple and very easy method to convert. How you can solve it? We will change it into the form of y alone, then we will differentiate it. Okay. So second 12th question is y is equals to cos inverse x. It is given to you. You have to change it into the y. Cos y. Applying cos on both sides. Differentiate with respect to y. When you differentiate it, will equals to minus sin y is equals to dx upon dy. Now take the inverse of this. This is dy upon dx is equals to negative cosecant y. Now take the again derivative, that is d square y dx square is equals to negative cosecant derivative is negative cosecant x cot y, that convert it into positive cosecant y cot y, and further derivative of dy upon dx. What is the value of dy upon dx? That is equals to minus cosecant y. So d square y dx square is equals to minus cosecant y cot y into this negative comes from this value, that is cosecant y. So it will equals to negative cosecant square y cot y. So this is the way to solve the question in the form of y only. Now come to the third. It is a little bit changed and it comes in 2010. Okay, and the 12th question comes in 2003. It is a very earlier time when it comes in the board exam. Now come to the question number 16. These are the different questions which I have taken for you. This is 16th question. Exponential of yx plus 1. This is exponential of yx plus 1 is equals to 1. I will apply the log on both sides. Exponential of y x plus 1 and is equals to log 1. You all know log 1 is equals to 0 and the addition sign is there, log exponential of y plus log x plus 1. What is the next step? Y comes in front and log e is equals to 1 plus log x plus y is equals to 0. The y's value is minus log x plus 1. Now I will do the derivative dy upon dx, that will minus 1 upon x plus 1. Do the derivative again. When you take the derivative, double derivative, it will equals to, it comes x plus 1 raised to power negative 1 with negative sign. It comes in negative 1 upon this negative. When you take it as a negative, it comes in positive and it will equals to 1 plus x square. That comes in negative 2. So that will come, and its square is equals to this value. When you take the square, it will equals to dy upon dx whole square. So this is the way to solve the question number 3rd. Now come to the question number 17th. That is also very simple. How to solve very simple question. So come to the question number 17. That comes in 2010 and it is has the weightage of 4 marks. So how you can solve it? Very simple. So question number 17th is when you take y is equals to tan inverse x whole square dy upon dx. You can take it as y1. dy upon dx, I will write it as y1 because the question demand for y1. y1 is equals to 2 tan inverse. Further derivative of tan inverse x is 1 plus x square. Take this term on the left hand side, it will become 2 tan inverse x. Again differentiate. When you do that, again differentiate again with respect to x. So what is the term? There are two functions u into v. First, as it is, the derivative of second, that is represented by y2 y1 as it is, and the derivative is 2x is equals to 2 upon 1 plus x square. Take this term on the left hand side, 1 plus x square y2 plus 2x 1 plus x square into y1, which I want to prove is equals to 2. So this is the way to find the question number 17. So this is the solution of this 4th question. Do the practice of this type of questions. Thank you.